So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. And yes, we're out kayaking today. First time kayaking this summer. Long overdue, but we are up in northeastern Pennsylvania this morning, up in what's known as the Pocono region, and we are in Gouldsboro State Park here today. Kind of doing a 2-day road trip, camping trip. Gonna head on over to Tobyhanna State Park after we're done here. It's actually right next to each other. And tonight we're gonna be camping at what's called Promised Land State Park and do some hiking there tomorrow. Yeah, but this is the lake here at Gouldsboro. So let me give you a look around. Yeah, so here's a look at the lake. All full of lily pads and stuff. Alright, but we'll see what we can see. Probably over to my right there's a bird I want to check out in a moment, but in a little bit I'll have you propped up on here. Give you a view as you kayak along. Gorgeous day to be out here. So up there on the bank is a heron, I believe. See if I can zoom in on it for you. Yeah, there it is. I believe that's a green heron. Because of the green on top of his head there. He sees me too. Alright, but we'll see. Oh, yep. What do you see, buddy? Get a little too close, I believe. Alright, we'll let him go. Like I said, it's absolutely beautiful out here today. We've had kind of a heat wave for a while, but today is a little bit cooler and not quite as humid. Yeah, these larger lily pads have some beautiful white flowers. And bloom out here. Those are beautiful. I saw some yellow ones out here too. So we'll try to find some more of those. Yeah, a lot of the lily pads, there's the big ones and then there's some smaller ones out here too. You can see that bird up there. Oh, right by the tree line up there. I think it's out of view now. I'm not sure what that was. Bigger one. Yeah, there are hiking trails here at Gouldsboro, but like I said, we haven't gone kayaking this summer yet, so I'm gonna take advantage of the lake here. Beautiful. Lots of dragonflies. I'll try to get some footage of them too as I sail through the pond lilies here. Up off to our right there, almost straight ahead, is a huge patch of the larger ones. I think maybe we'll park it there a little bit. See if we can get on film. Alright, we're gonna carry on. Do you see some larger wading birds off in the distance? Let's see how close we can get. Heading more towards the shallower part of the lake. Alright, so I just saw a large white heron, which I believe is like a, what they call a white egret or a great egret. It's up there, but it flew around the other side of this island, so I'll try to sneak around and get a view of it. I also saw an osprey out there dive and catch a fish, so we'll try to get some of this stuff on film. Beautiful spot out here. Yes, over in those grasses over there is that large heron. See if I can zoom in on it for you. Oh, there it goes. You can see it fly off at least. I got a little too close, I guess. He's had enough of me. Okay, there's one of those ospreys. I don't know if he's flying around up above the tree line there. I believe that's an osprey. Up in the sky up there. I wonder if they can dive down. See, they fly around. They can see the fish. Stay inside, buddy. Alright, well that osprey dove in down on the other side of the island. I didn't see him fly back up again though, so maybe he swooped in lower. But over here, I'm being joined by some wildlife. Got some ducks out there frolicking in the water. They look like teenagers. Teenage ducks, that is. I'm assuming they're mallards. Although well, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind when I get home and actually see the footage. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're just looking on a screen. Camera screen, that is. Yeah, did I mention how beautiful it is out here today? I haven't been out here that long. I've already seen quite a bit of wildlife. If I can talk. Alright, let's see what else is out here. Just scanning for some more wildlife. I think up that way is where we started. It's an island right here in the middle. I do see there's another kayaker out there. I don't know if you can spot him. He has a green kayak. He's up that way somewhere. I think he's fishing. So maybe we'll try to go around this island. One thing's for sure though, I've never kayaked on a lake that's had so many lily pads. Big ones and the little ones. I showed you the flower for the big one, but these little ones, the smaller lily pads have flowers too. Like these little pink or purplish colored ones. I'll try to film those. And yes, I did see a yellow flower, lily pad flower, whatever you want to call it, back there. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get that. Come on the backside of another island. When you're out exposed in a lake proper more, it's kind of breezy out there. Kind of tosses the kayak around a little bit more, but we're just kind of in a sheltered area here. Which is probably why there's so many lily pads here too. Yeah, the lake is just covered. Of course, this is only one part of the lake too. The whole lake isn't covered like this, but yeah. Yeah, so here's one of the yellow ones. Zoom in on it there. Slightly different look, obviously, than the white ones, but I like yellow. There's a bunch of them here. There's several up there. I'm gonna find those little pink ones again. Alright, so I found some of the smaller ones, the little pink ones. I'll try and zoom in. There they are. That's what they look like. That's what those smaller lily pads are. Those are the flowers that are coming from them. Alright, so I think the plan is to kayak around that island again. I did kayak around there originally, but rather than going out this way, there's more open water that way, but the breeze blowing across makes it much more difficult to kayak. You're kind of kayaking against the wind, but we'll see. There's also more wildlife around that way too. But maybe we'll see what happens. With the slow going through all these lily pads and other stuff growing off the side here. Let me show you. Yeah, so even when you're not kayaking through lily pads, you got all this stuff. The water is just full of it. I guess you can see it down in there. Even where the lily pads are, all this stuff grows underneath too. These giant, whatever they are. So it's kind of like paddling through soup, chunky soup. But it's not a complaint, just an observation. There go our friends, the ducks again. Probably the same ones we saw earlier. All right. And up ahead there is where we put in earlier this morning. So that's gonna be it then for this video. This beautiful kayaking adventure. I was out here a lot longer than what I filmed. And some people think, you see a 10-minute video, you're only out here, kayaking for 10 minutes. And that's not the case. But my arms are a little bit wore out, paddling through all these lily pads. So I'm gonna head over to Tobyhanna State Park, and we're gonna give our legs a workout over there. Hike what's called the Lakeside Trail. So I will see you over there. I gotta get my kayak all packed up again on top of the Jeep, and then we'll see you over there. But thanks for coming along on this adventure, and hopefully we'll see you over at Tobyhanna.